Morning everyone. Okay, so we are going to start with this topic, international trade. Okay, we are going to start with this topic, international trade. Clear? The topic's name is international trade. And before starting this topic, I just want to show you all which topics are deleted from this chapter. Please have a look which topics are deleted from this chapter. Yeah, please see this. Yeah. So international trade, this in this chapter, not much topics are there to cover. Okay. Not much topics are there to cover. Only few topics are there, like the importance, the objective, what is international trade, documents involved in international trade. Nothing as such, nothing is in there in this chapter. Okay, only the meaning, what is international trade, the importance of international trade, and the different types of international trade. Only 2-3 topics are there in this chapter, and rest everything is excluded. Meaning, procedure, documents involved, World Trade Organization, all these topics are deleted in this chapter. Okay, so in this last chapter, international trade, only the meaning, importance, objective, and different types of international trade is there. Okay, yeah, so we'll start with this international trade. So in the previous chapter, internal trade, what did we study in internal trade? Means if we are doing buying and selling within the geographical boundary of a country. Okay, within, which means if you are a citizen of India, you are doing buying and selling within India, buying from Kolkata, buying from Delhi, selling in Jharkhand. So this was internal trade. Now international trade means now you are going across the border outside India, or in any country. If you are staying, you are going across the border. Like for example, you are buying things from USA, you are buying a service from China. All this are related to international trade. Okay, so the word international trade, the concept international trade means, the concept international trade means when you are doing buying and selling, when you are doing buying and selling across the geographical boundary of a country, which means outside the geographical boundary of a country. Clear? So there is 3 types of international trade. Number one is import, number 2 is export, and number 3 is entrepot. You just need to know the basic definition, nothing much. You just need to have a basic definition of these 3 types of trade, and nothing much is there in the syllabus. Okay, all are deducted, all have been cancelled, and all have been removed from the syllabus. Only the definition is there for 3 types of trade. So just a brief introduction will give you what is import, what is export, and what is entrepot. Okay, like for example, you are in India. If you see this map, if you are in India, if you are buying from America, or if you are buying from Australia, buying goods from other countries to the own country is known as import. And if you are selling from India, if you are selling a goods from India to the different countries like Africa, America, or Australia, then that will be export. So import, in import, what is happening? Goods is coming in and money is going out. Okay, import what is happening? Goods are coming in your country and money is flowing out of your country. And export, what is happening? Goods are going out from your country and money is flowing in your country. Okay, so just know the difference, import and export. The word import means when you buy goods from other countries and money is going out, your cash of that country is going out. And export means when you are selling goods to other countries and in return what is happening? Cash is coming in. Cash is coming in. Clear? So this is the features of international business or international trades. Of course, there has to be an involvement of two countries. It is not like internal trade within a country. In international business, what happens? Two countries are involved. Two countries. Okay, two countries has to be involved. If one is India, other has to be USA, Africa, South Africa, America, something like this. Okay, Australia. So it always you need to have two countries for international trade to happen. Payment in foreign currency. Of course, yes. If you are buying something from USA, you will pay them in dollars and not in rupees. Understood? If USA is buying something from your country, they will pay us in rupees and not in dollars. Okay? So payment will always happen in their currency or foreign currency. There are many legal procedures. Why? Because you are not just selling inside your country, but now you are selling outside your country. So legal procedures are there, because there are chances of like smuggling drugs being smuggled from one country to another. So there are too much of legal procedure and restrictions by the government. In each and every country you will find too much of restrictions by the government. Why? Because there are chances, as I said, of smuggling happening, drugs trafficking, women trafficking happening all across the country. So restrictions are always there. Okay, and there is high risk. Why? Because let's take an example. If you're selling something to USA, there are chances that you might not get payment. Okay, and it's not in India that you can go and take payments. Okay, it's not that easy. So high risk is always there. And different languages, of course, different languages. If you're selling something in China, their language is different, your language is different. So a language barrier is always there. Okay, so this is the main features of international business: involvement of two countries, payment in foreign currency, legal procedures, restrictions, high risk, and of course different language. Okay, so let's see a basic difference between what we studied in the previous chapter, that is internal trade, and what we are studying now, that is external trade. Okay, so as I said, internal trade means trade within geographical limits of a country, within the geographical boundary of a country, and external means outside the geographical boundary of a country. Okay, in internal trade only one country is involved, and external minimum of two countries is involved. In internal, risk is quite less, but in external, risk is quite low. Chances of not getting the payment, that is why risk is higher. Okay, in internal trade you pay them in your home currency. Like if you are buying something from Jharkhand or Delhi, you will pay them in rupees. But in external trade, if you are buying something from outside, from USA or China, you will pay them in dollars or yen, in their currency. Okay, no long procedures in internal trade. It's very simple, like wholesaler retailers in India, it's very simple. But if you're doing selling or buying outside the country, the procedure and restrictions are quite more. Okay, and in internal trade, mode of payment is like cash, checks, cash on delivery, online payments are there. And external trades, too much of restrictions by the bank. Letter of credit, what are they? You don't have to know much. What are they? You don't have to know much. Okay, bill of exchange, all this has to be issued by the banks. So banks play a vital role in external trade. And internal trade, there's no role of banks as much. If you want to, you can involve the bank, but there's nothing such to involve the banks. But in external trade, you need to involve. There is a compulsion. Banks play a vital role. Okay, so rules and regulations, you follow the national rules, and in external trade you follow the international rules. Why? Because you are buying and selling from other countries. Okay, so mode of transport is road, railway, and external it is sea or air. Okay, clear? So mode of transport is always and here external trade means it's sea or air, transport. Clear? In internal trade, the operating cost is quite low, and external trade, the operating cost is quite higher. Okay, operating cost is quite higher, and so this is all about the basic differences between the internal and the external trade. It is there in your book. Please go through it. And again, I'm repeating, not much is there in the chapter. So please, if you have any doubt, just tell me. I'll just continue. Do you have any doubt in understanding the concept, international trade and the basic difference? Please tell me if you have any doubt in understanding the concept and the basic difference between internal and external trade. Please tell me if you have any doubt. I'm waiting for your reply. Okay, okay, okay. Good, good, good. Okay, good. Chalo, then let's continue. Let's continue then. Okay. Yeah. So reasons. Now we'll see the reasons for international trade. Why do people, or why do a country, they prefer international trade? Understood? Why not just restrict the country to internal trade? Why do they like prefer going for more and more internal? Why do they boom? We say go for, a country will always want to go for international trade. The reasons is, number one, productive quality. Understood? Once you are selling outside the country, what happens? There is one image of the country being attached. If you're selling something outside, the image of that country is also going with that product. Understood? It's not just the product which is going, it is not just the product which is going outside, but the image of that country is also going with that product. So you send a good quality, and on the other hand, you receive good quality of products. Okay. Scattered natural resources, like for example rice. The production of rice is the second largest, I guess India is the second largest. So what will happen? India just can't keep rice with itself. India has to distribute rice to other countries also, or else people will not get rice. Okay. So India, what is happening? Natural resources are scattered everywhere. It's not that rice will be available. Like if it's in India, that doesn't mean it will be there in USA, Africa or America. No, that's not that. Like gold, you find in Brazil more of gold being exaggerated from the soil, from the mountains, but gold is not much available here in India. So they send gold to India. They export. Understood? They export gold to India. Clear? So this is the reason why international business is very important, so that we can use the natural resources of each and every country. Okay. Factors of production, of course, in India, the factors of production are land, labor, capital. The three main factors: land, labor, capital. So in India, what happens? The laborers are quite low. So that's why, that's the reason you find in Dubai or in Chennai, what you find? Too much. In Dubai, in Chennai, what you find is too much of Indian laborers working over there. Why? Because their charge is quite low. Okay. Difference in operating cost, lack of perfect production. If in India you don't get perfect production, what do? You go for outside products. Okay. Efficient production and trade idea. Once you sell your products outside, you start being efficient and you get more and more trade ideas. Okay. So these are the reasons for international trade or international business: productive quality, scattered natural resources, factors of production, difference in operating cost, lack of perfect production and efficient production, and trade idea. Okay. So these are the main reasons for international trade. Okay. Understood? So this difference we have seen. The difference we have seen, like international business and domestic business, we don't have to see much. Okay. Clear. And what is the scope for international business? If we are going for international business, what will happen? If we are going like import or export we are doing, what will happen? There are many ways. Licensing, franchising, all these are not, they just just for your knowledge, general knowledge, or for your knowledge in future, it might help you. But for exams, all these topics are not coming, so don't have to study much. Okay. So this is this. You don't have this. All are deducted from the syllabus. These all parts are deleted from the syllabus. Only the difference of international and internal trade, the reasons, the three types of international trade, all these are there. Okay. These are topics are not there. Okay. Yeah. Please see the importance. Please see the importance. Benefits to a nation. How does an international trade benefit to a nation? If, for example, you as an Indian citizen, you are going for international trade, what happens? What are the benefits that you are getting? What are the benefits that you are getting? Okay. Number one is you start earning in foreign exchange. If you are selling a goods to USA, what will happen? You will earn in dollars and not in rupees. So what will happen? Your earning will increase. There is efficient use of natural resources. It's not that your country is only using that natural resources. Your natural resources are getting distributed. So in this way, what is happening? Less wastage is happening. And your economic growth is also, there is a growth prospect. Your economics GDP is increasing. Clear? And how is a firm like you as a company is selling goods outside to USA? What will happen? You will get higher profits. Why? Because you will earn in their currency. Increased capacity utilization. Your capacity for production will also increase. Your company will grow. There is a growth prospects and intense competition. So if there is a competition in on the other part, what will happen? Your company will start growing and improving your production. Okay. So this is the two importance. One is benefit to a nation. As a nation as a whole, what is international business giving you? You are earning, your nation is earning in foreign currencies, growth is happening and resources are being utilized properly. Okay. And to a firm, how you are getting benefit to a firm? Your firm is growing, your production is growing, higher profits you are getting, and your business visits, you go now, your business is going outside. Your business is not just limited to India, but in fact outside India also. Okay. Clear? Understood? Yeah, don't have to study all this. Yeah, first of all, just tell me if you have any doubt in importance. Please tell me if you have any doubt in importance. Please tell me if you have any doubt in importance. Please tell me, I'm waiting. If you have any doubt in importance. Okay, good. Okay. Then we'll just see the last topic. This is the last topic, that is modes of entry. Means if, for example, you want to do business with USA, you want to do business with America, you want to do business with Australia, you want to do business with China, what are the different modes through which mode you can enter international business? Okay. So the first mode is licensing. First mode is licensing. What is in licensing? Like, for example, you have manufactured a machine. You have manufactured a good machine. Okay. Now what you do is you give other country the license to use that machine. Okay. So two things are happening. Two persons are involved. See here, the licensor and the licensee. Okay. One is the licensor, like the home country, like if it is produced in India, so India will be the licensor and licensee will be the other country. Okay, where that machine is going. So you are giving a license, a permit, a permission to use that technology or use that software or anything. Okay. So see here, licensor is the home country. See here, licensor is the home country and licensee is the foreign country. Okay. Franchisee and franchisor, like KFC, Domino's, what are we seeing? What they do is they give their name. Franchisee is simply giving your name and opening a shop. Like KFC, is KFC or Domino's or Pizza or like McDonald's, are these home brands? No, these are not home brands. What have they done? They have opened an outlet by their name. So if you are going to KFC, you are going there because it is KFC. You are not knowing the owner, who is the owner. You are going there because it is KFC, because it is Domino's, or because it is McDonald's. So the main owner is sitting somewhere else. The main owner is just giving the name, and same type of production is happening over there. Okay. So if you eat something in Asansol branch, KFC Asansol branch, it's not that you'll get a different taste in Delhi branch or USA branch or UK branch. No, you will get the same taste. So this is the meaning of franchisee. Okay. You give a permission. Okay. And the permission, the person, the main owner is known as the franchisee, and the franchisor, I'm so sorry, the franchisor is the main owner. The main owner is the person who gives permission to open a shop by the name, and franchisee is the person who is opening a shop by your name, by your ownership. Okay. And in return, what you have to give? A royalty. In return, a payment. The franchisee has to give a payment to the franchisor, and that payment is known as royalty. Okay. Why? Because this Asansol branch KFC is earning because the owner is earning because of that name, KFC name. So in return, you have to give to the franchisor. Okay. And that payment is known as royalty. Clear? Yeah. Joint venture, when two companies, one from outside country like USA and one company from India, they both join together and they form a new company. Okay. So this is also a way, like Hero and Honda. Okay. Hero and Honda, they join together. Understood? Clear? They have joined together. Tata also has bought many companies from outside. So what is happening? A joint venture is happening. Clear? And export import, exporting means selling to other countries, and importing means buying from other country. Okay. So this is it. All these topics are there, and I'm telling you again and again, just delete the topics which are not there in the syllabus. Okay. Syllabus is there with you. Deleted syllabus, don't have to study. Okay. Don't have to study those topics. Only what is international business, reasons, importance, objective, different types of international business, importance of international business, and modes of international business. Nothing much. Clear? So tell me if you have any doubt. Please tell me. Please tell me if you have any doubt. Tell me if you have any doubt. Okay. Okay. Thank you, students, and have a good day, and God bless.